Hey y'all, Iverick Sky here, back again with another unboxing slash review video. Now this comes from Sandmarc, and you can check the link within this video's description to find where to order it online. But this is a Sandmarc pole compact edition. It says telescoping pole for GoPro cameras. Fits all GoPro Hero cameras. Durable and lightweight. Extends 25 inches, retracts 10 inches, aluminum pole, rubber grip. So without further ado, let's get into the box here. That's everything that was in the box. I do like the short size of it, because that's something that with some other monopods, I mean, optimally, a longer monopod is great, but when you're traveling with a lot of other gear like I do, sometimes it's good to just have something that's short. But let's see how long it extends here. So that's the first extension. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. I was fixing to say, I thought it was going to extend longer than that. So there it is right there. You know, decent length for such a short folded up size. Where these pieces meet, it's very good. It's got a grip to it, so if your hands were kind of wet, it'd be easier to grip. It feels really high quality. There are some monopods that kind of have a flimsy feel to them, and this feels really solid. And again, even fully extended. Let's see if we can get any vibration out of it. So that's tightened down. I'm not noticing any shake, and that's good. Because obviously shake would transfer to your GoPro footage that you're filming. Now a lot of times I'll use a gimbal, but that's when I'm in scenarios where it may rain and I need to have my GoPro waterproof. This enables me to, that would be a scenario where I would use a monopod versus a gimbal. We're going to attach it to the Hero 4 Black, and I do have the extended battery on this Hero 4 Black. If you notice why it looks so long, that's why. So that's through there. Actually, and see, this came with these little spacers. So let's take those off and see. So now that's on there, and now we can put the GoPro nut thing on the other side. Let's see. It's kind of weird the way this is mounting here. Let's see if I did something wrong. I mean, obviously I know how to attach a GoPro to something, but see, it's got this nut piece. No, it definitely goes the other way. Let's try it without the GoPro. Got it on without the GoPro. Now let's try it with the GoPro again. Oh yeah, and if you were wondering, that little tripod mount twists off. So let's try it with this off and then do it. So we're going to put it back on here. What's confused me is that this little piece that came with this monopod, it has, see, most of these tripod GoPro mounts, they don't screw, where this was actually, that was actually screwing into the other side of this tripod mount, which to me is kind of weird. I've never used one that does that. Let's see if we can get it tight here. Now it's tight. Well, no, it's not. Okay, so I will tell you, and this is just based upon my many years of experience with GoPro, I completely dislike this piece. And I'm going to show you why I do. See, this is kind of an aluminum, but you can see it's your GoPro type mount, and it's got threads right there. Those threads are what are really bothering me. So let me get the GoPro tripod mount. I'm getting it right now. Okay, so see this right here, this did not come with a monopod. But you'll see with it how that stays attached, see? And then this screws into that. So what I'm going to do is use this. So this one right here is the one that came with the Sandmarc. So we're going to put it out of the way and we're going to use this GoPro one right here. And see, that's perfect. And obviously you wouldn't be flipping it around rapidly when you're filming with it. But see, if you did, I mean, if you're just doing slow movements, it's not going to move around. So very sturdy monopod. I don't like the mount that came with it. And you know, that's just personal preference, but I don't like it. I mean, it's good construction. It feels like an aluminum type construction. But I just don't like the way it came together. Just wasn't good for me in the field. I mean, you can see how easy on, easy off this is. This GoPro one here. You know, I just unscrew this. Pop that out, and then that little nut thing or metal piece remains there, and then I can put this back. But back to this monopod again. If you did get it and you didn't want to use it with GoPro, obviously that's a screw type tripod mount. So if you wanted to, you know, maybe you've got a small point and shoot camera and you wanted to put it on a monopod, this would provide you with that functionality. So yeah, all in all, Nice Monopod. I wish they had, I wish the GoPro adapter that came with it was better. I mean, again, I like the design of it. I like that it's made out of aluminum. But I just don't like how this little nut, well, how you got to screw this into that. See, it's threaded. This one's not threaded. Well, there's threads in the little end piece, but there's not in the actual part itself. So see, I don't understand why this is like it. Maybe they want you to use it without, I mean, even though it included this little nut piece, maybe they want you to use it without it. Let's try that. Let's just try it without that and see if we can keep it stable here. See, it's got wobble to it. Well, I mean, if you weren't moving it around rapidly with jerky movements, it would probably be okay. See, like that. But if you were moving rapidly, see how easily that moved? And see, there again, it moved again. And this just doesn't make sense to me, because see, then you're out in the field and you're trying to put this little nut on. There's just something that's going to get lost very easily. But let's try it with the nut again and see if we can get it to be tight. Obviously, I don't want to fracture my GoPro waterproof housing. See, the nut doesn't really do anything. It's more or less, I just don't get this. It's more or less cosmetic because it's screwing onto the end. And see, that's still loose. Yeah, so my best advice, if you went with this monopod, I do like the monopod from the portability perspective. It's very short, and the build quality of the monopod is super top notch, especially where the joints come together and you can you can extend it or collapse it. That's all top notch. My only complaint with this monopod is this GoPro mount piece on the top. Using this monopod, I would not use this one. It came with it. I would use the other one, the GoPro one. Just my opinion. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to youtube.com/IrixGuy. Y'all have a good day.